So this is a decent level up spot. I mean, there's nothing really particularly interesting about this overall, this cave system, but it does have, yeah, we're gonna do a dagger against you. That sucks. But the whole area gets a lot more interesting once you pass through the caves. I'm like, still not used to having the shuriken at the top. Oop, we're dropping frames a little bit. Splice cut, everybody! Super splice cut. YouTube. I switched over to YouTube right now because Twitch exactly at 9 o'clock. Because it was perfect, as you saw, from 8 to 9 o'clock, but as soon as it went to 9 o'clock, it passed that time threshold, my stream pretty much died. Frames dropped, bitrate down to 0. It was awful. So I paused the battle and skipped straight over to YouTube. And so far, it looks like it's going to work. It's had a couple hiccups. I kind of was waiting on it for a little bit, but I'm back. And I have no idea what I was talking about earlier. So if I was on a particular train of thought that you were interested in, please remind me in the comments and I'll try and finish it for you there. So yeah. But yeah, we got the Sea Strike now, so that's cool. Gosh darn, I gotta remember not to do that. So hopefully most of my Twitch users aren't going to be too offended, and maybe some of them can find their way over to the YouTube channel. What I really want is Chuck Norris to be gaining all sorts of crazy levels, because with that, he becomes a super powerhouse. I did not mean to attack that thing. Ooh. I will say that about the crawlers, they don't have a lot of hit points, which is a good thing. Now you don't want to get rid of all the enemies except for Satan. You want to keep Satan like one of the first ones down or dead. You don't want him to be alone in the battle, because once he's alone, then he'll start casting level 3 Muddle, he'll start casting a level 4 Flare, and level 5 Death. So if he's all alone in the battle, he starts getting a little more dangerous. So whenever possible, try and kill Satan first or before the last enemy in the battle. Okay, this chest looks so enticing. Don't get it! There's a Master Pug or a Master Tonberry in it, and it is super powerful, super hard to kill, but you get the awesome weapon, the Gradius, from it, or the Gladius, or something. Something that does insta-death randomly to enemies. But regardless, it is an amazing weapon, but at this stage in the game, with my low levels, I'm going to die. But look at that! There is a hidden passage that allows you to go further into the cave. Kinda sneaky. Very sneaky. Not only that, but the Yeti is like the fastest one in our party. Probably because he's got no armor weighing him down. They're actually doing quite a lot of good, decent damage with just the normal attacks alone. Everybody is. Wonder how Shadow does with normal attacks. He's decent. Probably better than Tetra. Okay, this seems really odd to me. Is there a chest or something? Is there a chest down here? Something? Because it just seems really odd that there's a... what's the word? A ladder that leads to nowhere. Just doesn't make sense. Gosh, I love this attack. I remember first playing this game a couple times, and I used this attack religiously. Like, that would be all I'd use Santa for. It was just that one attack. Nothing else. Dang, Chuck Norris! Tearing it up! Okay, so I guess that was just a... I see what you did there. That connects the two separated routes together. Okay, I get you now. There's no real chest down there. It's just an extra connector point or routing, whatever. In here, I thought the only way to get through that area was behind the pillar of ceiling or something. If that made any sense. By the Master Tonberry chest. I thought that was the only way to get through that area. Go figure. Yes. All done. Give me a second, everybody. Everybody is slowly but surely leveling up at a good pace. And you know what? I totally forgot to show you guys. Phoenix, derp. Recovers battle stats. You get to learn life real quickly. You learn Life 2, which restores someone like Phoenix down, but with full health, which is way more useful. And then Re-Raise, where it basically, if you die, you immediately get revived. You don't have to use another turn to do that, but it only revives you at minimal health, which is what a Phoenix down or raise does. Curega, which is Cure 3, and then Figa, which is Fire 3. So it's overall a good Esper to equip, all things considered. The battles in this particular area do not get that much harder until you get to the second portion of the caves, which is, in my opinion, a lot more interesting. Oh, Chuck Norris looks so pitiful when he's poisoned. At least I'm getting a lot of X potions, so that's something good. A lot of high encounter rates in this area. Getting back out might be an issue. I may have to use a Telepo Stone, but I will miss out on some valuable leveling. That much I do know. Well, is this gonna hurt some? Looks cool, though. As a whole, Sea Strike is really not that powerful of a skill. It affects very few enemies, at least that I've found. And the enemies that it does affect, it doesn't do as much damage as you would hope it to. Now, I'm probably going to eat my words, but this particular cavern right here with the save point, I've never encountered any enemies, like, ever. Like, I've always managed to just get through it just fine without encountering enemies that attack me. Oh yeah, I need a tent. Gotta restore Tetra's magic power, because we're going to a far dangerous place. It's like, I want to tempt the Master Tonberry just because I want that weapon, but on the other hand, I really don't, because I know I'm gonna die really bad if I don't prepare well. What the heck? Give me a moment, everybody. Oh look, I didn't miss anything at all. The Phantom Beasts are attacking! Let's show them some of our Esper's magic! I had forgotten I needed to turn the alarm on in the house. It's kind of late tonight. 1,000 years in the past, a battle was waged here. Only Odin is still here! Are your wounds healed? We're completely out of options. We'll just have to leave this battle in Odin's hands. A city ruined during the War of the Magi. Zanzetsuken! Ooh, a ghost! Who can apparently stand up to Odin's power. The almighty Norse god, Zanzetsuken! Oh gosh! What'd he do? I won't let you. You can't turn me into a Magicite. There's an ancient legend. It tells of a battle between Odin and a powerful sorcerer that took place in a great hall of the castle. Alright. Cool. Cool story, bro. Tell it again. Punisher! What does this do? I don't even know. Who equips that weapon? What is it anyway? Hold on, let's actually take a look what it is. Punisher. It is a staff of all things. Okay. And it says uses MP to deliver a powerful blow, which means your MP will be out like a shot, which is not a good thing. What happened to my shuriken? No! It moved back down here. Gosh darn it. Well, with the enemy party like this, there's really no choice but to leave one Satan. See, there he goes. He's now losing level 3 confused. He's getting a little more dangerous now, just like I said. Thankfully, nobody's level 3. Ooh, that's powerful. Let's switch that shuriken back up. This is where the more powerful enemies start appearing, is in the castle itself. Gets a little bit tricky. Oh, must be where Odin is. And now we have the Odin Esper. We're done, right? We can leave? Meteor. You can now learn Meteor at 1x rate. However, this is the real reason why you want Odin. Speed +1 at every level up. That means, heck, anybody could be a speedy crazy I don't even know. Fast character that can just take anything down within seconds. I think that's the only Esper that has a speed up on level up. So, and this is the only, I think, back room here that you can be at. Receive Blizzard Orb, Gold Hairpin. Oh, look! Wait, my bad. Blizzard Orb. Equip on the Yeti or the Sasquatch and something happens. I'm not going to because it's a relic or accessory. But what it does is it gives him a new attack that allows him to do a full party Blizzard Winter attack, which is pretty darn awesome. There's one enemy in particular that I'm really worried about in this particular area of the cave or the castle, and it's... I'll let you know what it is, but it's a single enemy party, and it's very dangerous, and you can't run away from it, as far as I know. When I did finally figure out that there was this secret area here, I think I spent like hours just wandering around looking and exploring things. And I leveled up crazy. Oh yeah, that chest down there, you can get in from the outside, near to the left of the main entrance of the castle. There is the, what is it, the Samurai Spirit? Or the Retainer Soul? Or the Katana Soul? There's a very powerful enemy there that is just as bad. Armored Weapon, here it is. This is the single very bad enemy here. I almost want to do Big Guard on this guy. Because I don't know how much damage he's actually going to do. But yeah, the Katana Soul is almost as bad as the Master Tonberry, and what you get for him is the Offering or something, which allows you to attack 4 times in a row. Not really that worth it. It's not worth it at all. Oh, this is gonna suck! Oh, thank gosh. That is exactly why I'm scared of that particular battle, is the launcher. When he launches all that... If he launches a missile at just one character, for some odd reason, it doesn't do near enough damage as if he launches it at multitudes of people. And then, for some reason, the strength of the attack goes crazy high. I don't know why. Anyway, secret switch. Press the A button right there, 5 steps down from the left or the right throne, and you hear a sound. You opened up a secret staircase. How are you supposed to know that there's a switch right there? Because stepping on it doesn't do anything. You have to actually press the A button when you're on top of it. I'm telling you, some of these secrets, man, in JRPGs, I just don't even know. And see, this is the staircase that opens. If you didn't press that switch on the stairs, that wouldn't be there. It'd just be flat flooring. A book with a gem-encrusted cover. Queen's Diary. I realize now that I'm in love with Odin. Scandalous! This breaks every rule of our society. But my heart longs for this noble, elegant man. How could anyone blame me? After the fighting is over, I'm going to bare my soul to him. Love between a human and an Esper. It's the same thing as Tetra. Apparently this has happened before, way back in the War of the Magi. I wonder if this was part of the cause of it. Oh gosh, there's a blue dragon. Even the queen was turned to stone. A tear comes from the queen's eye? The spirit of Odin gains a level! Espers can gain levels, apparently. And becomes the spirit of Raiden! So now we've lost Odin forever. So if you were hoping to make use of that speed up +1 per level up, it's gone. So now he is replaced by Raiden. Which in terms is actually a better one, because he gives you a game-breaking spell called Quick. Oh my gosh, I never used quick, like in the first like 20 to 25 playthroughs of this game, because I'm like, allows double commands. What does that even mean? It was so vague. What the heck is this for? You know, so I never used it. I let everybody learn the spell just so I could have 100%, you know, completion, but I never used it up until recently, and I'm just like, why did I never use the spell? Not once. I was kicking myself. So what happens is you use up 1 turn to get 2. You use up a turn to cast the spell, and then the game time in battle stops. And then you can attack, cast magic, do items, whatever you want to do, twice. Twice. With more or less without retaliation, too, which is awesome. I don't know if fear is going to work, but I'm going to try. No! That sucks. That so sucks. Okay, so the armored weapon has a reflect spell. That actually really worked.